Happy fucking Monday, you YouTube mother uckers. So I don't know about your weekend, but yeah, shit got pretty fucking crazy around here. Saturday, along with the rest of the country, literally the rest of the country. Remember back in '92 when it was the LA riots? It was in LA. It was only in LA. Oh no, no, this stuff is in Minnesota, St. Paul, LA, Miami, Detroit, Grand Rapids, which is an hour north of me, downtown in my city of Kalamazoo. Yeah, we had this shit happen here too. So apparently there's two stories that they are telling for what happened here. One, which was very well documented on Wood TV 8, which is based out of Battle Creek, Michigan, the cereal center of the world. Anyways, you have to get news from out of town in order to know what the fuck is going on in your town because our local news channel, News 3, they haven't said shit. So we had a protest. SWAT pulled in, came out, tried to, I don't know, like take control of the situation, try to navigate the crowd, make sure that no bullshit happened, and bottles and rocks were thrown, and fuck the police was yelled out loud, and just all hell broke loose. Busted window where I work. It's not good. So, of course, M Live and News 3 are trying to say it was a very peaceful protest. We're so proud of Kalamazoo. Yeah, you guys were watching the same shit I was seeing on TV. So, Monday, tonight, tonight, what is happening tonight? Oh, yeah. I'm guessing through social media. Somehow, public safety found out that there was a violent protest that was planned here tonight while we're still fucking locked down from a pandemic. So I got a text message from a friend who works at the hospital downtown. Said, "Hey, we're on high alert. We're pretty much we have like the whole campus locked down. Several stores are closed, and he was like, stay home, don't go anywhere, especially don't go downtown." It's like, what the hell is going on? So a little while later, I find out Walmart, Walmart of all places, is closed. The county buildings downtown, where they only had essential staff working, they were ordered to go home. Um, where I work, well, we're not open anyways, but everyone there was basically sent home. The brewery that I used to work for, well, I don't know. Am I still? I don't know. I don't know the status of my cleaning there as of lately because they're not freaking open at all. And the owner, after I messaged him, he was like, "Yeah, I got a heads up from public safety. Went in, grabbed anything that could be deemed valuable, and locked everything up and left." The whole front of the brewery is a bunch of windows. Very breakable windows. So I don't know. I tried using like a scanner app to see like what was going on around town, and I don't know if it's the one I picked or if they're all pieces of garbage, but yeah, that was not. Why the fuck would you have ads on a scanner app? Get real. Did I mention that the mall, like from the movie Mallrats, where you go inside and they have a food court and they've got clothing. There's always a hot topic. Um, they closed because they had a credible threat that there was going to be a riot in the mall. I didn't know anybody really considered that malls were places to shop at anymore. I was kind of surprised to find out that the mall was still open. So, flees into a bunker. He literally fled into a bunker. Now, when the Vietnam protests were going on back in the early 70s, Nixon was in office. he was watching that shit from the Oval Office, and I remember he kind of freaked out, and he was just like, Jesus Christ, they're gonna come in. What are we gonna do? That dude did not flee into a bunker. He may have been a crook, but he wasn't a bitch. so I'm guessing quarantine's over, right? I mean, if everyone's running out in the street and like picking fights with each other and burning shit down, like quarantine's over, right? Like we're not doing that anymore. So yeah, we get serious now. I saw it coming. Not really in this order. I thought we were gonna have food riots. I thought that's what was gonna happen. When food came in the short supply, I thought that's when this shit was gonna happen. Of course, you can't really anticipate like a random act of stupid, careless violence, like some dickhead cop kneeling on a dude's neck. Yeah, I'll get into that. So I studied law enforcement for a bit. Did a education for employment course, senior year of high school, um, which also had like an explorers group after school. Took a year in college, and throughout my several years of studying different martial arts, I trained with a lot of cops. A lot of cops. Whether it was Muay Thai, Aikido, Jiu Jitsu, whatever. And it wasn't uncommon for the cops to end up showing us like how they restrain people in class. Just keep in mind, it is a profession. They study this shit. They have a good idea of what works, what doesn't. In no situation or class whatsoever did anyone ever say or do a knee on the back of the neck. That didn't happen. It was always a knee on the shoulder blade, maybe the middle of the back between the shoulder blades to pin down the chest. Um, and it was only when they were trying to cuff the dude on the ground. That is what I remember. Once the dude's cuffed on the ground, what's he gonna do? Roll over on you? Like, what the fuck? So I am 100%, not even 99%. I am 100% sure that this bullshit with this cop, like, yeah, he's definitely needs to go to prison. I don't know if the other guys actually need to go for like accessory or, they're wanting to charge like all four of these cops. That's not happening. Like they're not getting charged. It might be accessory of some kind or negligence. But when you've got a senior officer of 17 years and then a bunch of rookies who, of course, they're standing around, how often have they actually dealt with this shit on the job? So yeah, I this this fucking mess. Yeah, did not anticipate this. Not this early, not this soon. And it's been what they said 6 days of protests. This would be day 7. Doesn't seem to be ending anytime soon. Angry Prepper right now is doing a live feed out in New York where they're busting out windows, looting, setting shit on fire. So this stuff is still going on. I have a feeling it's going to be going on for a while. And we have assholes driving down the street. So it's Monday night. Where's your gun? Alright. So, where do we go from here? Well, the National Guard is in GR. They're in LA. They're in Minnesota. Fucking National Guard is out everywhere, right? And I would not be surprised. Like, we've got a bunch of state police here in Kalamazoo. Or at least we did on Saturday. Haven't really been by the courthouse or police station to see what's going on over there. But yeah, we have a big police presence downtown. And I don't see it ending anytime soon. And so I think at some point, maybe not here, probably like New York or LA, they're gonna do like some type of martial law with a curfew. Where it's like, hey, you know what? Cops stop coming into work because they're just like, fuck this bullshit. Governor calls in the National Guard and just kind of like, you know what? You guys take care of this. Because we've had enough of this. The other thing that I haven't heard anybody say it. Nobody's really been talking about it. But how is this stuff getting organized? I think they're going to shut down social media sometime soon. YouTube, Twitter, Twitter especially, because it's a shithole. And, you know, Trump's having a feud with them. Facebook. I think the only one that would probably be left is like MySpace, because nobody remembers MySpace. And yeah, nobody's going to go back to using MySpace. So I hope everyone is staying safe. Between the two cities around me, well, you know, there was some damage, there was some violence, and I think the cops are trying to be proactive when it comes to things like today, where they're like, "Oh, we see on Facebook so and so's planning this." Well, what if we had like 200 officers downtown already? Then Grand Rapids. Grand Rapids got effed up. 7 cop cars were set on fire. Shop windows were trashed. They tried to break into the police station. Dumpster fires. Yeah, they had all of that going on. Of course, the usual graffiti. But yeah, this shit is unreal. And when you close down the economy for 3 months, tell people they can't go anywhere or do anything. Then they see something on TV where it's like, oh, hey, you know, that I have a purpose again. I can go out and I can be a part of history. I kept hearing that, like, oh, I wanted to be a part of history. Yeah, look up Ohio State. That was history too. That didn't turn out well for several students who were protesting. And aside of Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young song, nobody really fucking remembers that. So yeah, my liberal little blue speck on the red map of Michigan that voted for Hillary in the last election. Yeah, we had protests and yeah, shit's getting real. I honestly did not think, oh, this isn't happening in Kalamazoo. And then I heard about GR. And I was like, that's not happening. And oh shit, there's stuff on YouTube. Yeah. So, you know, I guess it doesn't really matter like how small your city or your town is. Stuff's happening. They even had protests up in Muskegon. It's like, really? That like dive bar of a hole in the wall town? But yeah, so this is me just June 1st, waiting to go back to work. Wondering if the place I work at is still going to be standing because, you know, a bunch of assholes might set it on fire. And that's just the reality I have to deal with right now. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. And honestly, yeah, the cops definitely guilty as fuck. I get that, but I have a feeling most of this protest really does not have anything to do with that. I think that was the first excuse, and maybe some people had some good intentions, but yeah, I think we're just not realizing how many assholes there really are in this world. So I hope everyone stays safe and doesn't end up getting involved in this stuff in the wrong way. And yeah, I want to say that hopefully it blows over. I think this is going to be an on and off all summer event. I think it's going to get worse when things start disappearing from the store shelves. That's what I'm seeing. So, in the meantime, you know, stock up, be prepared. If you have to, get the fuck out of Dodge. And I'm getting bit up, so I'm going to go inside. Keep on typing.